challenge. The challenge we're gonna be doing today is gonna be called Very Smooth. So, Very Smooth says, forget safe primes. Here's what we like to live life dangerously. It says gen.py and output.txt. And a hint says, don't look at me. Go ask Mr. Pollard if you need a hint. So if we check the output.txt, we see that we're giving n and c values. So we're giving n and c, and I'm assuming the script's gonna have more info. So if we download gen.py and then we take a look at the script, we see a bunch of stuff over here. But the thing that captures my eye is the e is equal to this value right here. So what we first need to do is basically look up what Pollard is in RSA. So Pollard RSA, and then we get like a little hint right here. So we get Powersmith and Pollard algorithm. So basically is mainly used in cybersecurity. It's just primes, right? Fast factorizations. So what is the? So let's ChatGPT this to see what this is about, and then we'll go ahead and solve this challenge. So explain this simply. So we just do this. So sure. So RSA relies on the big number n, which is multiplied by two large prime numbers. So what is Pollard's algorithm? Pollard is a factoring method, a way to find one of the primes that make up n. It works best if one of the primes has special properties. What is a property? If p is minus 1, that's 1 less than the prime is a power smooth, then power can find it quickly. What does power smooth mean? A number is smooth if all the factors are small factors. Takes advantage by computing where m is a multiple of small primes. If p is in the same math, just isolate p using GCD. If RSA are friendly bad, meaning p minus has a small, Pollard can easily find and break RSA. So it's basically using prime numbers to solve this challenge. So how do we do this? So we need to find factorization into this. So first, I guess we look at the values given, the files given for this challenge. So we know that n is equal to this value right here. So what you first need to do is convert this number, this hex number, into an integer, and we can get right here. And from here we could just get the factor of those integers right here. So if we put this right here, we factorize it, we get the factors of this, which is this number right here. So now we go to RSA, right? RSA calculator. So we know our E value, which should solve most RSA problems if given most of the info. So we know that our E value is this right here, which if we look at this up right here, convert, we get 65537, which we already have right here. Now we need to put our C value, so our cipher value is whatever is right here, but since it's a hex, we need to turn it to an int. Convert it, that's an int right there. Go to our int value. Okay then, now we go to our n value. Turn that, copy that, put that right there. And so now we have three values that we can mess around with. So now if we click convert, oh no wait, and then we need to find the prime factorization, which we already did, which it could be either P or Q, which is any of the prime numbers or any of the things that we factor, which is right here, which I already put right here. Now if we calculate it, it should give us the flag. It says here, PicoCTF Pollard's factorization. It says Q compute with AMP, D compute with PQE, decryption. So yeah, let's copy this and submit it. And that should be it for this challenge. And yep, that's about it. Hopefully you guys learned something new today. I know I did, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.